Hi guys, and welcome to this week's Mental Monday. So I wanted to do what I think is a really important and fun video for this week's Mental Monday. I know for me, with psychology, fun is relative for other people, but I thought it was really important to talk about and kind of share. And you guys know that I'm super passionate about psychology and mental health. I think it's something that our country doesn't focus on enough, and that our society has made it difficult for people that struggle to find the help they need and to feel comfortable saying, hey look, I'm struggling. Like, I for real am not doing good right now. And that being okay to have that moment to allow yourself to not be okay when you're not okay. And I know that I personally am very like, nope, I'm okay. I'm going to steal my way through this. I'm going to buck up, deal with it, get through what I need to get through. I can fall apart later. Like right now, I can't fall apart. And everybody needs me. Putting that pressure on yourself if I need to be okay for everybody else, that can be damaging for too long if that just continues. And there's a time and a place to say, okay, I have other things to focus on at this very second, but you do need to eventually deal with it because it's not going to go away. So in the spirit of that, the spirit of awareness and encouraging discussion on it, encouraging being able to be honest when we are not okay and tell somebody around us that we're not okay, I thought I would share the biggest mental health statistics that are happening in our country right now. And from what I can tell from the article I found, it's on the National Alliance on Mental Illness website. I will link it in the description box. It's an article called Mental Health by the Numbers, and it's all of these compiled mental health statistics in different categories. And I think it was all compiled together in like 2015, maybe early 2016. The first category it looks at is prevalence of mental illness, and I'll just do the first few. It says approximately 1 in 5 adults in the US experience mental health illness in a given year, and that's about 43.8 million or 18.5%. Approximately 1 in 25 adults in the US experience a serious mental illness in a given year that substantially interferes with or limits one or more major life activities, and that would be 9.8 million or about 4%. Approximately 1 in 5 youth aged 13 to 18, so 21.4%, experience a severe mental disorder at some point during their life. For children aged 8 to 15, the estimate is 13%. So then it goes into social statistics, and it says an estimated 26% of homeless adults staying in shelters live with serious mental illness, and an estimated 46% live with severe mental illness and or substance use disorders. Approximately 20% of state prisoners and 21% of local jail prisoners have a recent history of a mental health condition. 70% of youth in juvenile justice systems have at least one mental health condition, and at least 20% live with a serious mental illness. And then it goes into consequences of lack of treatment, and it says serious mental illness costs Americans $193.2 billion in lost earnings per year. Mood disorders, including major depression, dysthymic disorder, and bipolar disorder, are the third most common cause of hospitalization in the US for both youth and adults aged 18 to 44. And individuals living with serious mental illness face an increased risk of having chronic medical conditions. Adults in the US living with serious mental illness die on average 25 years earlier than others, largely due to treatable medical conditions. These statistics are extremely sobering. I know I've been really passionate this whole time, but that just reminds me how important doing the Mental Mondays are. They're not my most popular video. They're not the most popular topic I talk about with anybody, but it is an extremely important topic, and I think one that is more of a factor in this state and circumstance of our country than we give credit to it. As far as school issues, as far as violence, I think if we addressed mental health a little better and a little more directly, we would make bigger strides in those areas. And just for life quality, for the populations that don't get as much attention, the homeless population being a huge one, and youth, and mental health issues in youth are extremely important to address now, rather than waiting till there's a major problem when they're an adult that is even harder to fix and even less likely to get the treatment they need, and already has done significant damage by that time. So I really wanted to share these and kind of address that. I encourage everybody to share this with somebody they know that would be open to the information, and just kind of get the word out there that it's okay to not be okay, and it's okay to share a struggle, no matter what that struggle is, no matter if it's in your control or not, control being in quotation marks. I think this is something that's really, really important, and I wanted to dedicate a whole Mental Monday to statistics on it. So I found this really enlightening, even more than anything else I've already learned and read about the mental health statistics in our country. And if you do worldwide, probably would be even more shocking. This hits a little closer to home just because this is in the US. And so I encourage everybody to look at that link and read the other statistics that I didn't read. They are just as important and just as sobering. And I hope this encouraged you in some way to kind of spread the word and not be afraid to share your own struggle. If you have a struggle you want to share, please do so in the comments if you are comfortable doing so. I encourage everyone so much to share their story, to be open about problems when they need the help. And so I hope you like this video. I hope this helped you in some way and it was encouraging and a call to action. If you did like this video, please give it a thumbs up and share it with everybody. And if you are not already subscribed to my channel, click the screen and subscribe, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!